Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this edition of XBS. Today we're on location for the very first time in Lake Elsinore, California for the Flight Worlds event. We're going to be taking a look at 3 different athletes. The young man on the set right now is 24 years old. He is Ricky Gonzalez. You might have seen him at the X Games. He's also a free rider in the sport of wakeboarding. Very talented young man, and he'll be competing today in the Flight Worlds event. And you'll be able to see that entire show on Athletes in Motion on ESPN 2, and we'll tell you about the air dates a little bit later on in the show. But Ricky, I know it's early in the morning, but we're reaching about 90 degrees right now, so you're going to have no problem getting in that water.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm burning up right now just sitting here. So
tell me about the sport of wakeboarding, because the X Games just got finished and you got 7th. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I know that you don't get involved in a lot of competition, so that's kind of cool getting 7th.
Yeah, I was super stoked on it. I mean, just to be there and to get in the finals was great. You know, I'm not going to complain with 7th place at all.
Tell me about the thoughts about wakeboarding. And it's come from a sport that had small roots. You and I were just talking about Tony Finn, kind of the grandfather of the sport, so to speak. But it's taken off. I mean, it's your career, it's paying you, it's making your way. You're going to be getting married soon, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But wakeboarding is kind of your lifestyle right now.
Yeah, it's the sport's great. It's a lot of fun. It's blown up in the last, few years, just amazingly. It's taken off. And it's definitely paying the bills and taking care of me, so I love the sport, man. It's great.
You and I were just talking about, I asked you, I said, Ricky, got any injuries or whatever? And you feel pretty good. Nothing pulling, nothing tearing?
No, I go out there every day feeling great, no worries. I don't have any sore like knees or sore, anything right now, so everything's really holding up. So
the impact of wakeboarding, what part of your body takes the most impact?
Probably your knees.
Yeah.
Your knees, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people blow out their knees. Pretty much most of the time the injuries are your knees.
How do you guys come up with your own tricks? I know some tricks are pulled from other sports, but you guys kind of have your own style. I know there's a little bit of kind of the feel of a water ski somewhat because you're on the water, but it really has nothing to do with that.
No, not at all. Trampoline helps a lot to learn new tricks and to make up your own stuff. Mainly, it's a totally different pull though. You don't get the pull from the boat on the trampoline, but you can figure out how to do this new trick that you're gonna go out there and try to throw and then take it to the water. It's a whole new feel, but at least you know the rotation or whatever. Yesterday I was out here checking out the event, and Banana George, a 61-year-old man, I believe he's 61, out here did 2 rotations barefoot water skiing. Yeah. I mean, that kind of stuff inspire you that, hey, I'm at 61, I'll still be doing this. Oh yeah, he does all the sports still too. I mean, he barefoot, which is a pretty hard sport to keep on doing it at his age, and he just goes out there and rips it up. So it definitely gives me a lot of confidence in myself to keep on riding as long as I want to with watching Banana George. Yeah. Talking about some other sports, your thoughts about the sport of freestyle motocross, because we're going to be seeing that today. Hopefully we've got Brian Deegan that's going to be on the show today. But freestyle motocross has taken off. Is that kind of like the top of the helm in alternative sports in your opinion, or is skateboarding and BMX still there? No, I think freestyle motocross is definitely one of the best sports right now. I mean, I love to watch it. I think a lot of people love to watch that sport, and I would actually like to get into it. I love it. I mean, I want to do a lot of that too. I've been riding a lot, so yeah, I like that. Freestyle motocross is definitely getting big. Ricky, tell me about your background in the sport of snowboarding. I know that's a sport that you don't want to do a whole lot talking about knees. You don't want to do that sport a whole lot when your profession is wakeboarding, but you still like snowboarding. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's definitely a good off-season, sport for me because you can take a lot of things you do on the water to the snow, or vice versa. You can take a lot of things from the snow back on the water. So, but it's really dangerous, to go out there and risk a lot of, to go out there and snowboard. But I love to do it still because my background I was a snowboard instructor for 5 years. So I can't, it's still in my blood, I love snowboarding. Ricky, I know a big part of your income comes from videos, and you've got a new video coming out called Hype. Give me an idea about that. It's actually our new team video for Hyperlite, and it's got some of the sickest riders like Parks and Sean and Danny Harf and myself in it, and it's going to be just a video where you're going to see a lot of different, sliding stuff and wakeboarding stuff that you haven't seen yet. So, how long does it take you to shoot a video like that? Because I know when I used to do videos, and we'd spend all summer doing it. I wish I had more time actually to shoot, but it's real tight. We got to shoot so many riders in a short amount of time to get the video out. So I have actually only filmed, it was like 4 or 5 days for my section of that video, yeah. Where do you go? Do you go right here in pretty much your backyard? Or? It depends. We go different places. I was actually in Florida for this one. And they go wherever they find a really good scenery. You know, we've had a lot of Canyon Lake and Lake Elsinore and a lot of different things. So we try to stay away from here a little bit. Because it's got a lot of coverage as it is, so we find some better places.
What about your sponsors? Because I have Black Flies, your sunglass sponsor, and you've got a new board that came out. You've got all kinds of things happening. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, most recently came across No Fear clothing. That's a really good sponsor that I just picked up. Hyperlite's been great to me. You know, like we just got a new board of mine that came out, new fins that just came out, the Gonzalez fins, and. Got Black Flies and Malibu boats. They take care of me with a boat because you got to have a boat to ride every day. So got a nice Malibu V drive. So Jones Soda most recently just happened. Keep my house stocked with some drinks.
There you go.
Some whoop-ass energy drinks. So
how did you get started in this event? What sport propelled you into this sport of wakeboarding?
Actually, snowboarding is my background. It got me into wakeboarding because you can transfer a lot of it over onto the water.
You're used to getting upside down, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you stopping by the set of XPS. I know it's hot. You're going to get wet. You did a great job, man. Ricky Gonzalez, make sure to look for him in the new Hype video and just about everything he does. 7th at the X Games, and today he'll polish up this event, I'm sure. We'll be back with more of XPS right here at Lake Elsinore after this.